What if I told you that Avengers 5 and 6 are going to completely shake up everything we know about the Marvel Universe? We're not just talking about a new villain or some random twist. We're talking about huge changes in the timeline, the unexpected return of a very familiar face, and even the possibility of animated characters invading live action in a way that no one saw coming. What does this mean for the future of Marvel? How will these decisions impact the movies and series moving forward? The answer to these questions could completely change the way we see this new phase of the MCU. By the way, I need to do that moment I usually avoid, but if I don't, you guys will leave here without even leaving a trace. Subscribe to the channel and leave a like, because if not, I'm going to send Loki to reset your timeline and throw you back to the premiere of the movie The Marvels. Then you'll have to watch the same movie on a loop. Stage. Eternal. Choose wisely. Look, I knew this day would come, but I confess I didn't expect it to be so soon. It looks like Avengers 5 and 6 are going to shake up the Marvel Universe in a way that no one imagined. And me, I'm right in the middle of all this. Yes, because apparently Tony Stark, a variant, decided to be part of this mess. But hold on, it's not what you think. I mean, maybe it is. The thing is, there's a crazy twist coming up. And if you think you've seen it all, just wait until I tell you what's happening. To start, you already know, comment. So below, if you think Marvel is heading in the right direction with this new phase, or if it's just trying to fix the mistakes of the past. Will these changes save the MCU? Or just make everything even more confusing? Now back to what matters. The Russo brothers, those guys who directed Infinity War and Endgame, decided that Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars won't just be another epic finale. No, they decided to start everything over. They said these movies are going to mark a new beginning. And honestly, that makes total sense. With the mess that Marvel made in phases 4 and 5, they couldn't just wrap things up the way they were. They needed to reorganize everything and, of course, put a villain worthy of the situation. And guess what? It looks like Robert Downey Jr. is coming back, but this time as Dr. Doom. Yes, me, myself, facing my own evil version. You can already get the popcorn ready. And if you think things were already confusing, hold on to this. Rumors indicate that animated characters from the Marvel multiverse will appear in Doomsday. And as they are, they're going to stay animated. No transformation to live action. In other words, we could have a scenario like Trap for Robert Rabbit, where flesh and blood heroes interact with cartoons. I wanted to say that this is strange, but after everything I've been through, I'm not surprised. But there's more. The provisional title of the movie is For All Time Productions UK. If you watch Loki, you already got the reference. This basically confirms that the TVA, that agency that controls the messes of the multiverse, is going to have a huge role in the plot. And let's face it, it makes total sense, since Loki has now become, basically, the guardian of time. So, wait a minute. Loki saving reality doc, Doom being the big villain, and me in the middle of all this, it looks like someone decided to play fanfic in the Marvel Universe. Now, if that wasn't enough, concept art supposedly related to the movie has also leaked. But then the Russo brothers come in and they say, no, these images are not from Doomsday or Secret Wars, but they are real. Yes, Marvel has been going after everyone who posts these images, which only proves that they are legitimate. So, the question that remains is, which project do these arts belong to? Could it be from the Fantastic Four or another secret movie that hasn't been announced yet? I would say even Jarvis is confused by this story. Here on the channel, there's already a video detailing all the leaked scenes with Dr. Doom himself revealing everything. Who better to give details about these leaks? To wrap up this video, go watch the other one. It's definitely worth it. I'll give you my billionaire word. Hold on to this. The investment in this movie is already outrageous. According to public records, Disney has already spent double on the pre-production of Doomsday compared to what it spent on Denda Kuno, Ant-Man, and the Wasp. How crazy is that? And the most expensive part of the production hasn't even started yet. This indicates that we can expect epic settings worthy of a final battle, especially because no one wants to relive that feeling of a generic movie generated in CGI. Speaking of grandeur, Marvel made a strategic decision about where to shoot the film. Instead of filming in the United States, they decided to shoot in the United Kingdom at Pinewood Studio. And it's not just because their tea is good, but because the British government offers tax incentives of up to 25% on what is spent there. Basically, even the Avengers need to save where they can. Now I want to know from you, what do you think of this mess? All of it? Is Marvel going down the right path, or are they taking too many risks? Comment below and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. If not, I'm going to have Thor strike a thunderbolt on your Wi-Fi. And you're going to have to watch everything in 144 pixels resolution. And no one deserves that, right?